you, my hetero side, just one.
Good luck, girl. Hello, welcome back to Open Arms Reactions. My name's Casper Fox, this is Mortius, and welcome back to Open Arms Reactions. I just said that, but we're back with the Book of Mormon. Hello, Mortius, how you doing?
We're still a little bit shaken, or at least Casper's still a little bit shaken from the last song we went through, and the fact that I made him read some terrible lines in the in-between thing. As a reminder, we do have these, what am I trying to say? We do have the in-between script bits available over on Patreon. We haven't said in a couple videos, we won't spend too long, so we know we said it in the intro, but just in case, as a reminder, we go through the script to make sure we are getting the whole story as a Patreon exclusive, but you are able to buy that as its own collection, so please consider going and supporting us over there. Casper, the next song is called Turn It Off. Do you have any thoughts or ideas for what this could possibly be?
So maybe it's because he's not happy with being stationed here, and he's like doubtful because they've been there for months and no one's been baptized and stuff like that. So maybe turn off like that negative voice, that voice that's like downplaying it potentially. That's
fair. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Well, I don't think we have too much else to say. It's going to be a really short intro, but sometimes that's good. And that way we won't have people yelling at us for talking too much. Honestly, what's weird is I feel like I get that a lot on my solo channel. I don't get that as much for Or. Maybe it's just because like the back and forth banter is more entertaining than just one kid monologuing for like 5 minutes. But I feel like I don't get that many comments on Or like, oh, they talk too much in the intro, but I get way too many comments on my solo channel. I don't know. Let us know in the comments how you feel about our intros. Let's do the reaction.
I got a feeling that you could be feeling a whole lot better than you feel today. You say you got a problem, well that's no problem. It's super easy not to feel that way. When you start to get confused because of thoughts in your head, don't feel those feelings. Hold them in instead.
Oh boy. Also turn off your feelings.
Yes.
Is what? Oh my god, that's not healthy.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's no... My own upbringing almost came out more than we're supposed to in this series. There's definitely no amount of feeling or repression of feelings involved in Western religious culture. That would be crazy.
Go stream Rediscovery.
Pressing play.
In your head, don't feel those feelings. Hold them in instead.
Nice vibrato.
Turn it off like a light switch. Just go click. It's a cool little Mormon trick. We do it all the time when you're feeling certain feelings that just don't seem right. Treat those pesky feelings like a reading light and turn them off.
Oh, wow. Okay.
When you're feeling certain feelings that just don't seem right, you treat those pesky feelings like a reading light and turn it off.
Turn them off.
Very,
wow. Okay, so
very healthy.
Extravagant. Who is this animatic by? This looks gorgeous.
This is by TVHEIT. I don't know how to Tviet? I don't know. Maybe.
Okay.
But TV Heat.
Okay, so this song, so I assume this is probably without knowing too much about the Mormon faith. I would assume that this is probably someone who has interpreted that like a lot of these branched Christianity religions probably have some sort of thing telling them like you must, like for example in Christianity in the West with like the Protestant or Catholic, it is about like temptation.
Yes.
You have to like be able to resist that and stuff like that. So this seems like could as much as it's Mormonism could also literally just be any religion that is telling you
That's
to
why I
to
even said
resent
that, like
right?
the just general repression required for the doctrine of Western organized religion.
Right.
Notice, by the way, I said Western organized religion, not faith or belief. I have no problems with faith and belief.
Nice.
I have a lot of problems with organized religion. But that's a different conversation that we'll never have.
Treat those pesky feelings like a reading light turn 'em off like a light switch. Just go back. Really, what's so hard about that? Turn it off! Turn it off! Right? When I was young, my dad would treat my mom real bad. Every time the Utah Jazz would lose, he'd started drinking and I'd started thinking, how am I gonna keep my mom from getting abused? I'd see her all scared and my soul was dying. My dad would say to me, now don't you dare start crying. Turn it off like a light switch.
No. Press play. I think I said everything with my body language during that thing. There is nothing more to be said.
You've ever responded to. I don't think you've ever rejected a pause before. I paused and you just said no.
We all know. We all know. I think I said everything with my body language right there. There is nothing. Yeah.
Okay.
Just go flick. It's our nifty little Mormon trick.
Nice harmonies.
Turn it off.
My sister was a dancer, but she got cancer. The doctor said she still had 2 months more. I thought she had time, so I got in line for the new iPhone at the Apple store. She lay there dying with my father and mother. Her very last words were, "Where is my brother?"
Turn it off.
Yeah!
Bid those sad feelings adieu.
The fear that I might get cancer too.
This is so fucked up.
I know, right?
Dude,
Isn't
that's
this
horrible.
song awful?
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, it's like, it's the fact that they all have to, like, it's, I don't know how far my commentary can go, but just like the aspect of like, we got a job to do, we got to keep being happy, we got to keep believing in a power that says everything is good and the world's inherently good, and the belief that everything happens for a reason, and the, you know,
Dude, and something really interesting what they had, like if you listen to how they say turn it off is how like 'cause I remember, for example, obviously this wasn't in English because I'm not from a country that has English as a native tongue. But when my mom would tell me in the evening when I was a kid, like when I was playing Pokemon in bed or whatever, she would say like slukfudden, like turn it off, in kind of the same approach as they have for these ad-libs here, like turn it off, like, oh, it's early in the morning and the light is, turn it off, you know, like it's a really nice approach to that.
I like that.
This is such a fucked up song.
It's really bad.
So,
but it's also catchy.
When
yes,
I was
it is catchy.
Grade, I had a friend, Steve Blade. He and I were close as two friends could be. One thing led to another, and soon I would discover I was having really strange feelings for Steve. I thought about us on a deserted island. We'd swim naked in the sea, and then he'd try and, whoa, turn it off like a light switch. It's gone. Good for you. My hetero side just won.
Good luck, girl. Oh my god. No. Yeah, you're having such a jolly old good time. You're having the best time of your life, aren't you, over there?
me from age 11 to 17. How you feel? How you doing, Cass?
I mean,
isn't this song great?
I think because knowing that this is supposed to be an extreme version or some parody, I feel like a lot of that, like as you said, that's like you from age 11 to age 17, even if it was a joke, I feel like people can maybe find comfort in this.
Absolutely.
Like that even though that turn it off is
not the solution,
a little controversial.
Yes.
But that other people are having these feelings, I feel like it's a nice message to send.
Yeah.
The rest of it. But,
exactly. the fact, like, there was like a swirl that was very like Hermes Wouldn't You Like as well in this animatic, which I liked. Like this part here felt very like
on a deserted island.
The like that felt very like I know, right? Very. Yeah.
Is that Price?
Whoa, turn it off. Like a light switch, there it's gone.
Good for you.
My hetero side just won.
And so
all
interesting, he
better
lowers the larynx there.
My hetero side. Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
those larynx to get like more
100%.
masculine sound. Yeah.
And that's so right, because he is sort of a little bit more like as stave blade, like he has kind of that voice. Though my hetero side, just what, like that's definitely intentional delivery. You're absolutely right there.
My hetero side just won. I'm all better now. Boys should be with girls, that's Heavenly Father's plan. So if you ever feel you'd rather be with a man, turn it off.
Well, Elder McKinley, I think it's okay that you're having gay thoughts, just so long as you never act upon them.
No, 'cause then you're just keeping it down. Like a dimmer switch on low. Thinking nobody needs to know. But that's not true. Being gay is bad, but lying is worse. So just realize you have a curable curse and turn it on.
Okay, belting.
Yes,
Okay,
we're
interesting, the
about to
bass
get
line was-
into a very different kind of musical style here, so I wanted
Very show
to
tune.
take a quick pause before we get to that
sure.
part. But yeah,
Right.
I love that. Like, well, it's probably okay that you're having these thoughts, as long as you're different. And then I just love like, cause then you just keeping
No.
it down like a dimmer switch on low, on low. Like it's so fun and jaunty and problematic.
And I love how it's reflected in the music as well, because the music gets a little bit more dim, with the only
Yes.
thing being this like claves on the dunk. There's like these claves, the two sticks hidden together, which could be maybe potentially like a spark, as in they're signifying with the music that it's dim, but it just requires one of these sparks, and then
Yes.
and then it's like up there, right?
Ooh.
Also, it was really interesting how the melody was doubling the bass line there, da 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 da, just for like a second there,
yeah,
this
absolutely.
upright bass. Yeah, fire. And it goes. This is very ironic that this is like you're in a musical.
Right?
I mean,
Right? They're literally like a line of chorus boys here on stage. We'll just
yeah.
we'll see if they lean into that in the choreography, and I'm really hoping this animatic chooses to do so in a similar way. Let's see.
Right.
But that's not true. Being gay is bad, but lying is worse. So just realize you have a curable curse and turn it on. Turn it off.
Oh, there it is. Slay. Okay. Wonderful animatic. There you go with your tie.
So
Oh, that's what you needed to do.
I was rushing so hard to make it happen. It's so off kilter. I was trying so hard to listen and time it with the choreography. Yes, on stage, what happens there is they're all doing like this very like tap routine, and I'll have to like pull it up and show it to you. This is another one of those magical Broadway quick changes where like literally like they're all like wearing like the white shirt and like black tie. I do this dance routine. The lights shut off for like 4 measures, and when it turns back on, they're all in the same positions with like bright pink vests.
How?
I don't know. I'll have to see if we can
What?
find like a live recording of it and maybe watch it just for patrons. But like I'll try to like I think I saw the timing go black. Like this is exactly what's happening on stage, and then they.
A little bit more Frank
wait,
Sinatra here.
Sorry. So that part, they actually had a little bit less. I think on stage, they extend it by a couple measures. Like, I think on stage, they do like this, like, and then, like, the lights shut off, and there's like a da-na-na, 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 dun-dun. And then when they clap the second
back.
time, the lights
Right.
come back and they have it. But it's not long. It's a very impressive quick
Fire.
change.
Turn it off. Now how do you feel?
The same.
Then you've only got yourself to blame. You didn't pretend hard enough. Imagine that your brain is made of tiny boxes. Then find the box that's gay and crush it!
Okay? No, I'm not.
He's not having gay thoughts, yeah.
All right! It worked!
Oh,
I love
bless you,
Cunningham
Cunningham.
so much. He's so great. I just love the like, find the box that's gay and crush it. Like, I'm not having gay thoughts. It would. That whole sequence is perfect.
No. Imagine that your brain is made of tiny boxes. Then find the box that's gay and crush it!
Okay?
Bum, bum.
No, I'm not having gay thoughts. All right! It worked!
Wait. What did that text say?
All right!
No, Elder, you've got it wrong.
Star Wars backpack. Oh,
Whoa.
interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting. Because I remember, folks, I haven't seen these animatics. Whoa.
Oh, because so they're showing what's really
like
there.
the
That's
repressed
very Missy
aspects
Asylum
of them.
coded.
Yeah, I like that a lot. And then like, wow, Jesus, that's intense. Click, click. Trick, trick.
When you're feeling certain feelings that just don't seem right. Treat those pesky feelings like a reading light.
Oh.
Turn it on like the light switch on your board. Now he isn't gay
Leading chord. And resolve.
Okay, I'm actually out of ideas. I'm sorry. Holy shit, this is why you plan your goddamn animatics. So you don't end up staring at a blank canvas for 20 minutes before giving up and writing an excuse, ripping pieces at me.
Wait, it doesn't resolve?
Turn it off.
There we go.
Okay, interesting.
So that is the
They
actual
don't-
end of it.
yeah.
They just didn't have anything
right.
like any more
Yes, fair.
choreography to put there.
Yeah. So in the choir piece, they don't like they did like turn it off. Like, like seventh variant,
And
but
then
they
just
don't
turn it
resolve.
off,
But
boom.
they but they resolve it like single instead of in the chorus. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
interesting approach. I like it. Yeah, that was very groovy, very Frank Sinatra.
That
like in some
was
parts of it.
Turn It Off. And now, we actually didn't say this in the intro, so bonus for the people who stick around, we are actually going to be checking out one more song really quick because there is a very short song called I Am Here For You that would not be justified to exist like on its own video, and so we're just incorporating it into this one, and then next week we will have the actual big next song, All American Prophet. So we're going to take a quick pause, do the script reading just for patrons, and then be back for you YouTube folks in the same video with I Am Here For You.
I'd do anything for you. I'm your best friend.
I almost talked about it during the script reading because there's a little bit of overlap, but, well, yes, but also I love the, like, not, you're my best friend. It's like, I do anything for you. I'm your best friend. Like, the assertion.
Not you're my best
like,
friend.
Not you're my best friend. I'm your best friend.
Well, all right then. Let's get some sleep, huh?
Yeah.
Oh no, don't do that. I'm so bad at contagious yawns.
Sleep now, little body. Put your cares away. Happy
Cute.
with a happy face. Tomorrow's a lighter day.
What are you doing?
Just trying to make you feel better.
I feel fine, but this is what I'm talking about, Elder. Our focus needs to be on our work. Do you understand how difficult this is gonna be? The missionaries here have yet to bring a single person to the church.
Well, if they had already baptized a bunch of Africans here, then it wouldn't be so incredible when you did it, now would it?
It's a good point.
Right?
That's a very good point.
Cunningham is unironically such a sweet and great character, and it gets buried under all the layers of, like, pathological liar characterization and also just the general goofy sort of Olafness of his character, but like genuinely, like, this is where we kind of start to see it, but it continues building from here, and like Elder Cunningham's he's just here for the ride. Like, he's just doing his best, but he's very supportive in a area and time of Price's life where he doesn't have a lot of support. Like, if Price was willing to look past the other things, Elder Cunningham's kind of what he needs right now, and maybe that's the point.
And all he has.
And all he has, yes.
Africans here, then it wouldn't be so incredible when you did it, now would it?
I guess. I guess that's kind of true.
Don't forget what you told me. You are awesome. Together, We're gonna bring lots of Africans to the church.
I know, right?
And then my dad will finally feel proud of me, instead of just feeling stuck with me.
Aww.
I know, right?
I
know.
You're just a baby.
And we saw some of that in, I think it was during part of the scripting, but when they were like being sent away on the plane or whatever that was, like we kind of saw some of that from Cunningham's dad as well.
Yeah.
You know what, Elder? I think your dad's got plenty to be proud of right now.
Really?
Damn right.
Yeah.
Evening star shines brightly. God makes life anew. Tomorrow is alive.
And right back to Olaf.
And I am here for you.
I am here for you too.
We are here for us.
Nice.
Right?
Good night, best
Little
friend.
sus 4.
Good night, pal.
Cute.
And they're like,
so
good night, best friend.
sweet.
Good night, pal. There's like a full like how much? Okay, cool. I was like, there's like a lot of. Okay, I was letting it go for like the last 2 minutes just to see if it was gonna like do like or 2 seconds
Yeah,
see if it was
that's
gonna be like a bum or like something at the end, you know. But yeah, no, that was a nice short one, which now you understand why I was like, we can't make an entire video out of this song.
Yeah,
So tacking that one on to Turn It Off, Casper. Now we are like 5.5 songs into this show, more than halfway through Act 1. How we feeling?
Wow. I mean, quite honestly, once the shock factor of all the what you would expect from the writers of South Park.
Side Park. It's my favorite show.
South Park. I like musically, this is sounding really good. And also, as you said when we were being introduced, it sounds a lot more Broadway-esque.
Yes.
Like the ones we've been like, because so far we've only been checking out what I would call
Less
revolutionary
traditional.
pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Hamilton with the rapping and
Epic's got a lot
Epic,
of
which is
non-traditionality to it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I would say the closest to traditional we've checked on the channel is probably Legally Blonde, and even
Legally
that's
Blonde.
it's not like revolutionary, but it's still definitely contemporary.
Yeah. So it's like this is the first musical where I think like even with my limited knowledge about the whole industry, this is Broadway. Like that's what I would like. So musically, it's really, and you could especially hear it in this one because it had a lot of like sus4 chord harmonies here leading up to the main tonic, which is beautiful.
Cool.
Well-
I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm just imagining all the people who don't know what sus4 means and are just imagining for like
So
Among
when
Us
you have
imposters running
when
off.
you have chord progressions, the one that goes na na. So it's just before it resolves. So what you usually do is you jump a fifth up, which is you count on the piano 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it goes, for example, on a C major chord, it's na na na, like do 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 na 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 na. So there's sus4 there, so which is very common for music in general. That when you have something leading, you usually go on a sus4 chord before you resolve back to the chord the key is in, the tonic.
And let us know in the comments if you understood any of that. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to the patrons scrolling on either side for allowing this to be our jobs. Greet the world with open arms, and we will see you next week for the All-American Prophet.
Jesus Christ.
Bye. Yeah.
Oh.